Hello and welcome back. It's time once again for the golden age of DC Comics 365. When I take this awesome coffee table book given to me about 20 years ago by one of my best friends, and this coffee table book has been surfing all of my coffee tables ever since. So I've been reading it, I've been thumbing through it, and when friends come over, they open it up and take a peek at it. And it's always been good about starting conversations about comic books. So we're going to take a page a day. The intention of this book, 365 days. So we're going to open the book and find out where we are. And today is March 10th. And just once again, just know that the golden age of DC Comics run from 1938 to 1955. Also, the Golden Age could have started a little bit before that with the introduction of the Shadow and Dick Tracy in 1931, but Superman didn't show up until 1938. So there are rules. Pay attention. You're getting quizzed later. Yes, indeed. So today is March 10th, and so it goes until 1955. The Golden Age does. It ends in 1955. The Silver Age begins in 1956. Distinctly. Hey, you know what? I use that term a lot. Hello? Did not just happen, did it? Okay, good. Whew. I thought I lost it for a second. Oh no. Okay. It's supposed to be over here. I know, boomer moment, huh? First appearance of the Flash. It's showcase number 4, yeah. October of 1956, and that was the Barry Allen Flash, Carmen Infantino's redesign of this character. And so that was basically, that kicks off the Silver Age, October 1956, Showcase Comics number 4, and with the new direction of DC Comics. And so it's March 10th, and this one is from January of 1940. Let's go back to the Golden Age. We're going to the Golden Age, and this is from Detective Comics number 35, art by Bob Kane himself, and this is from the cover of Detective Comics number 35. And let's look at the art. Once again, check out the spine. It's been punch holed, so it's some kind of archive copy, and it's Batman, and he looks like he's the Batman, appearing in this issue and in every issue. Sounds like DC Comics 2022 as well, huh? That's an inside joke. I watch a lot of Perch. Yeah, and I'm proud too. Yeah, he gets some smart stuff. Hey, go subscribe to Perch, Comics at Perch. Yeah, you won't regret it. It's time well spent if you're a comic book fan. So it's March 10th, and we're going to read the blurb. And yes, covers did not necessarily reflect the contents in the early days of comic books. Some of them seemed to have ideas all their own. The Batman story in this issue of Detective Comics is about a jewel thief on the trail of an idol carved from a gigantic ruby. There's nothing about a mad doctor with fangs, no less, who is nevertheless so considerate of his victim that he wears rubber gloves while injecting him with whatever that stuff might be. Strangely enough, this guy looks almost identical to the previous issue's villain, the Duc de Terre, but that gent had never been a member of the medical profession, and besides that, he was dead. So, yeah. That happens in DC Comics in 2022 as well. The events depicted on this cover do not reflect the story within. So, I mean, yeah, does the cover have to reflect the story? It doesn't necessarily have to every time. It could just be an artful cover of the, of the of the main character, or of it could be blank. Sometimes they're done in this complete white blank with just the logo heading, and it's meant to you're at a convention, at a comic book convention, and you go to Artist Alley, and you have this edition, and you can get um, you can get them to do a work on it, to draw. Like, it depends. Anyone, you're like, hey, what would you like me to draw on this? And usually maybe it's consistent with the title character or something, but yeah, but the covers, yeah, the covers of comic books, they would sell the comic books. And look, once again, it was 10 cents in January of 1940, and 10 cents. I looked this up on the internet. I read it on the internet. It's got to be true. That 10 cents in 1940 equal $1.99 today. So that's just your average kid spending what was worth $1.99 to him in 1940. And yeah, there are very few comics that are very low price, that are priced to be bought by children. And might be why manga's huge, because you can get literal volumes of manga for on the relative cheap. DC Comics, they're written basically today to be republished in a trade paperback later. So the cover prices don't it reflects some odd collector's market, and there are very few comic books and that are sold at $2.99, and they're all from Image Press as well. DC and Marvel, they start at $3.99, and sometimes it's $4.99, and a lot of the times it's $5.99, and these are just cover prices for a single issue of usually what will be a 5, 6, 7. They don't usually go to 12 anymore. Maxi series, or used to be 12. A mini series would be about 6 to 8, and a maxi series would be 12. I think. Leave a comment in the comment section. Yeah, let's continue the conversation. What's a maxi series to you? I can look it up here, but what's it to you? What do you think? I don't want to just look stuff up all day. But yeah, so that's about it. It's March 10th, and that's our page for today. You know what? We're going to be talking about comic books every day for the rest of the year, and tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern to find out who and what we're talking about when we turn the page tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you could be so kind. I'm an ordained minister, an amateur theologian. We get spiritual here. I'm a professional chef. I have cooking hacks so you can make nutritious, delicious, and beautiful food for you and yours at your table in your home. So please tune in to Reverend Sully Station, and give a follow. So thank you so very much for tuning in, and there'll be more later. Good luck.